Time. They've got good running backs, and they can make some things happen. There's a great example right there. Real short, controlled.
So 2nd down and 10 for Morgan State. Team that's really struggled offensively this year, and that ball is dropped on the outside, and it'll quickly be a 3rd down. Passing down 3rd and 10. Anthony trying to step up, and he is brought down by Clay Patterson. The All-American defensive tackle is the country in forced turnovers. Trey Peterson on 1st down gets the handoff and gets a couple. But this is a Morgan State
over. And so that gives it, even though the offense has been ineffective, they've had a lot of good field position and gotten them back into games.
Quick throw out to Chase Nenad, who had a touchdown on a flea flicker last week, Saturday. Peterson in the backfield. Grooms will take it himself up the middle, trying to get to that 48-yard line, and it looks like he's right there. Should be a Yale 1st down. Head coach for Yale talked a lot about consistency, needing that on both sides of the ball going forward. Grooms looking to throw, dumps it out, and it's a bobbling catch made by Ryan Lindley. Nice job to stay with it, and he'll be a yard short of 1,569 yards.
He's 2 for 2 and off to a good start. Short throws. Now 3 for 3.
Tackle made there by the captain middle linebacker.
Yale going fast, trying to keep Morgan State off balance.
Grooms has room down the right sideline, and he is out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Kind of all Ivy League running backs with the Ivy League Player of the Year. Grooms will throw it out to Alston, who's got it at the 10, and he is swung down. Good tackle by Jordan Tolles. Yale has scored touchdowns on 5 of 7 red zone possessions this year. That play got messed up from the start, and Grooms just had to sort of throw touchdowns in the red zone against Morgan State this year. On 3rd and goal, it's Grooms to throw. Scans the field, gets out to the right. Grooms will just throw it right-handed, and it is incomplete. The lefty switched to the other hand. We have
that might deter your thought.
Bosman was 0 for 2 last week on field goals, and this is blocked.
Got a high snap.
And Jackson Leckie, glad to be with you today. Handoff is to J.J. Davis, and he doesn't have much running room, about 1.5 yards there for the transfer from
the long shots, and they haven't hit many of them, so that's really held back their offense.
Another give to Davis, and he is hit immediately once again. Hamilton Moore was in there, as well as Joseph Vaughn.
They've really struggled on offense, and don't be surprised if you see a shot down the field.
It's a throw that is caught for the 1st down, and down at the 35-yard line. Having a little trouble substituting here, but they are able to get 11 on the field, and Davis is hit after 4 yards on a 1st down carry.
State.
Yep. Anthony, by the way, the quarterback, 2 years at Old Dominion, never played, and now the starter for Morgan State, and he completes to their top receiver, Travion Pratt. 1st down for the Bears, just on their own side of midfield. Davis right into a wall. Joseph Vaughn there once again, and Clay trying to take another step forward this year. Anthony, a quick throw to the outside. Pratt's got it, and he is just the backfield for the Bears. It's a very young offensive line for Morgan State, and they do not get this play blocked. In the backfield.
Flip the field and have an opportunity.
Grooms hands it to Spencer Alston right up the middle. Not much running room at all for Alston, who made his return. Grooms was 4 of 6 for 21 yards on the first drive, and he has a completion here to Mason Shipp, just his 2nd catch of the year.
Not been something that they could do last week.
Flag is down. Grooms taking a shot to the outside. He overthrows Lindley. That flag came down immediately.
They're playing well, and both offenses have sputtered a little bit.
Anthony off play action, throwing sideline, got a man. Good throw and catch there. Travion Pratt. Miles Myree in the backfield. Gets the carry. Yale has it pressured up front, but he gets around the edge and picks up the 1st down. Myree's on its last drive before punting. Gotten 1 first down on this one so far. Anthony steps up and takes off, but he is dragged down from the backside. Bulldogs are a little banged up defensively, so a lot of players rotating in today that maybe haven't seen much action this year. Myrie getting the corner of the outside, but a good tackle made to make it a minute.
Things is something that misses the timing, and they ended up with the block.
Anthony on 3rd and short, pulls it down, lost the football. Somebody's got to pick it up. Yale has it. They finally rule it an incomplete pass, but
And the throws, and they need to get those guys involved.
Peterson does not find much room in the middle, and a scrum brings him down. Groom steps up, lost the football, and Morgan State's got it. The strip sack from Sam Alzheimer, and that's the 17th forced Yale 30-yard line. Best field position of the game. Handoff Myrie trying to get to the edge, but he is brought down in the backfield. Second tackle for 5 there. Bulldogs show pressure. Johnson is the running back this time. Trying to get to the outside is Anthony, and he was able to throw it away. There is a flat points so far. Anthony pulls it out, drops it off short to Demir Shipley again for a scoreless game between the Bears and the Yale Bulldogs. Dominique Anthony, the quarterback. Back to throw. Anthony over the middle has a man. It is short of the first down, just barely. Demir Shipley trying to put up the first points of the day. Kick on the way, and Leary puts it through. And Morgan's last week. See if they can get him involved. He is the man in motion. Screen out to Ryan Lindley. Yale has it blocked up fairly well, and it's a 5-yard gain.
Back with some balls down the field.
This is a legit defense, though, for Morgan State. Tough to move the ball on. Alston is submarined and brought down by Darius Outlaw, and it'll be 3rd-yard line. Alston in the backfield with Grooms.
Here comes the pressure, straight man.
Grooms trying to find an avenue, has the first down, and there's the magic of Nolan Grooms all the way near midfield.
Him, and it's just, you have to do it if you're going to keep moving the football.
Grooms scanning the field, steps up again, got out of the first tackle, and dives down to the 43-yard line, so it'll be second.
Hits just when he's scrambling also.
Alston on the give, hit in the backfield and brought down for a big loss. First in there was the Grooms, and he brings Lindley in motion. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go with the football initially, but Tipton is open, and it's a first down. Again, on a broken play, Grooms makes something happen. Grooms to the other side. It's Lindley. One-on-one, gets out of the first tackle, but he's met and brought down by Quincy Johnson.
Get it out quick. 10-yard gain.
Grooms has Rye Yates, his backup tight end, and he muscles his way down to the 10. Brought down by the All-MEAC. 1st and goal from the 10. Grooms on a screen, and Peterson dropped it. Probably better off that he did after he was backfield. Grooms rides it, finally gave it to Peterson, and he is met by a host of tacklers, each to one side of Grooms. Alston coming out of the backfield. Grooms looked that way. Flush to his left. Grooms has some room. He's going to take off, dive for the end zone. And he's down at the 1-yard line this year. Chip shot here for the first team All-Ivy League kicker. And we are tied at 3. On the last drive. Anthony is 6 for 9 through the air. Myrie has a little bit of a lane up the middle. Brought down by the shoestrings there. And had 10 tackles last week for Yale. On 2nd down, Myrie once again hit in the backfield, and he is swallowed up for no gain.
Came back the bottom area.
Anthony, a quick throw to the outside. It's broken up. Wande Owens, the Peterson, the running back. And he gets the carry on 1st down. And again, doesn't get much. A hard-working 3 or 4 overtime last week against UAlbany. So heartbreakers on both sides. They've come back, and it's been an intense start to this game. Grooms making things happen again and just throws it away. And it'll be a quick third. Scores 3-3 right now.
Exactly.
Grooms to throw on 3rd and 7. Lindley is wide open. This is an easy first down and a lot more. Lindley across midfield and a good pitch and catch from Grooms to his senior receiver out of Texas. The catch already for Lindley. Now he has his 7th and has room on the screen. Gets across the 40 down to the 35 or so. And it'll be another first down. Ryan Lindley, first half. Grooms fakes to Alston. Wants to take a shot here, nowhere to go with it. Grooms eluding pressure, sideline and a little high for Jackson Hawes. Down for the Bulldogs after getting 3 points on their last drive. Grooms swings it out for Tipton, who taps the feet down. And the guy who told us this week he's going to med school. Grooms looking left, taking a shot to the end zone for Tipton. He made the grab. Touchdown, Tipton.
Underthrown.
Well, he made the game-tying touchdown catch on 4th and 20 last week, and that was a great throw and catch. This one might
Put the ball in his hands.
Jenkins, an All-American returner last year. Dominique Anthony on first down, taking a shot, has a man. Demir Shipley, another grab, and a big gain to start the drive for the Bears. 5 yards now. Anthony, a little high on that throw, and I guess that's exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly. You know, it's just the inconsistency.
State has gotten from its 3 quarterbacks through the first 4 games. I'm pretty sure Damon Wilson is just fine with how his quarterback is playing, as this is going to be a tackle in the back end of the half. Dominique Anthony has Jabril Johnson in the backfield with him. Anthony to throw. It's short of the sticks, caught, and it'll be 4th down and maybe 7 or 8.
State pretty much did the same thing in the second quarter as they did in the first quarter. Didn't turn it over, but really didn't do much.
Grooms is 13 of 19 through the air for 134 yards and a touchdown. He's also run for 56 yards. Handoff here to Spencer Alston. Tried to bounce it outside, but absolutely no running room there. On average, Morgan State gives up 2.7 yards per carry this year. 14th best in the country coming in. Grooms after the fake has loads of room, and he's out of bounds with a first down at the 27. Once we get under 2 minutes. Empty backfield, screen to Lindley again. Already the 8th catch of the day for Lindley, and he has a nice chunk on first down.
Well, you know, Dominique Anthony does not run with the football and does not scramble out.
Quick throw to Tipton, and about a 3-yard gain for the guy who just had the 31-yard.
It makes a huge increase in that percentage.
Grooms looking to throw, slings it to Jackson Hawes, who somehow got his hands on that ball. And they're going to call it incomplete by 7 points. Dominique Anthony's thrown for 73 yards so far. Add a little to that total. Broken tackle and a first down for Morgan State and Travion Pratt, who is
down into field goal territory. That was a nice run after the catch.
Now a handoff to J.J. Davis, and he does not. Freshman and a couple juniors. They have not been able to run the ball much today, and that pass is intercepted. Yale forces the turnover. Hamilton Moore brings it all the way back to the 38-yard line, and that's just a monster mistake by Anthony. Grooms has been very hot these last 2 drives. Off the play fake, wants to take a shot, and Chase Nenad reels it in across midfield. First down, and Yale.
Passing ball he's thrown where he's had plenty of time to throw it. Got it out. Here's one out on time.
Nenad.
Quarter. Their offense has been very ineffective.
Grooms takes off this time. Gets around the edge and slides down, takes a hit, and that's going to be 15 yards. Timeouts left, 32 seconds to go. Grooms fakes the little toss, swings it out. He's got Peterson out of bounds inside the 5. Grooms to throw. A fade for Tipton. And it's punched away. Well defended by the true freshman. Grooms to his right. Has a man wide open. Touchdown. Ryan Lindley gives the Bulldogs a 2-touchdown advantage.
What a huge difference it's made.
First play of the second half is a Grooms throw to Tipton, who's wide open again. And
played 3 CAA schools and a FBS school. And Yale has been more productive than all of them in terms of points and yards in the first half.
Trey Peterson rerouted down and 1. Grooms a quick throw to the outside to Mason Ship. It's another Yale first down, and Ship is out of bounds at about the 33-yard. Grooms to throw again. Taking a shot, end zone, Tipton, touchdown! Mason Tipton, second of the day.
They definitely were told to keep it on the gas, and they came out and did great things. He just flat out beat him on a post cut, got behind everybody. Big play for Grooms and Tipton.
The fence is leaking oil right now, and from what we've seen in the first 4 games and then today, you're not sure if they can get to 24 points in a game.
That's exactly right. They have not shown anything offensively yet, and here's the kick return game coming right at you. But they have not shown enough strength offensively to pooched it, as though he was kicking it away from him.
Handoff up the middle is about a 5-yard gain.
They're looking for a spark. I mean, they can't score points. They got to try something.
Hamilton Moore is having a day. Brings down to a touchdown to start the second half. Smith leaking out of the pocket. He will take off and run with it and has the first down. Well done by Taj Smith.
Not at all.
2-back set here. Give to Miles Myrie right up the middle, and a nice chunk again to the 31. It's over at center for Morgan State. Smith, the new quarterback, is hit as he throws, and it's an incomplete pass to set up third down. But, Coach, right now you have it. Smith in relief of Dominique Anthony. Throwing deep down the left side. Got a man, but he let him out of bounds. It's incomplete. Travion Pratt made the grab, but here. Smith to throw. Flushed out of the pocket again. Smith can run, but he is leveled and brought down by Vaughn, and it's a turnover on downs. Play, Coach.
Quite a change from the first quarter.
Grooms gives it to Alston. Not a lot of running room there. Just about 2 yards for Spencer Alston. Mason Tipton.
They got to put more guys on the cover.
Got to get us on there. Here is the aforementioned senior wide receiver. And Tipton has now caught 7 balls.
Percentage throwing game and doing for the last 2 quarters.
On third down and 3, Grooms flips it to an open man, and guess who? It's Tipton one more time, having a monster day. And the Bulldogs movers, having a dominant performance today. Lindley again on the bubble screen, that extension of the run game. He's out of bounds, but there's a flag down in the area of holding.
Decision.
Here's Alston, right up the gut, met by Lawrence Richardson. And it's a 1-yard gain to add to it. 2nd and 9. Grooms looking, dumps it over the middle, and Alston can't hold on.
He covered down the field, and actually, should have had a completion for something.
Yale 7 for 11 on third down today. Grooms has Nenad open, he overshot him. And a flag down after the play as Nenad took 4-yard line at Morgan State. Second penalty that has kept this drive alive. And Grooms on a designed run tries to get to the edge, lowers his head, and gets to the 21-yard line. But that each of its last 4 drives, a field goal and then 3 touchdowns. Grooms looking over the middle, has Tipton, and a nice play reaching behind himself. Tipton has
type route.
Trey Peterson breaks one tackle towards the goal line. Peterson is in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Second touchdown of the season for the senior out of Colby.
Yale's the one team that can really put a lot of points up there, so it'll be an interesting race.
Pop pass from Taj Smith that time, and out of bounds after a pretty good gain is Quincy Hall in a game this year, and none of that is because of injury, by the way. Off the play fake, lot of pressure, and Ezekiel Larry has a sack. Right now, Morgan State has not really shown the ability to throw the ball today, and they're coming after whoever's at quarterback. Smith again on a screen. There's the counter to the blitz. It's Jenkins, the kick returner, who's manifesting himself into a wide receiver, and he gets back to the initial line of scrimmage. Football, that's for sure. 3rd and 8. Smith flushed out of the pocket.
Pressure again.
And he steps out well short of the line to gain. So run for 291 and run for 87 today. They'll throw this one to his tight end Hawes, who had that memorable touchdown to win the game and the Ivy League champ.
With this tight end wide formation, throwing it out there to him and let him go one-on-one with guys, and he can run some people over. He's a big guy.
Back was 9 yards. Peterson had that for the touchdown last drive. On 3rd and short, Alston has the first down.
Established it with the backs. It's been all grooms.
He'll throw on 1st down. Taking a deep shot to the sideline, and it's hauled in. Joey Felton makes his 2nd time. He'll throw again. Taking a shot towards the end zone, incomplete. Another shot to the end zone. Felton's open. It's a touchdown. 4th of the game for Nolan Group. You want to talk about a quarterback who is on fire. 12 and blue is just that. And it's a new career high, 363. First down throw to the outside. And a gain of about 4 yards. Wande Owens. 2nd and 7. Smith throws that straight into the ground, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down and 7, Taj Smith will throw. Steps up, and it's intercepted. Joseph Vaughn taking it back. Vaughn to the 10, gets a block to the end zone. Touchdown! Pick 6 for the senior out of San Jose.
Opportunistic. That was a great play by Vaughn.
2 linebackers, Vaughn and Moore, with interceptions today for Yale.
You got to feel really good about where you're at. And you're going to face another really good defensive team next week in Dartmouth.
Good run there by Miles Myrie.
It's just that last throw he made was just ill-advised, and it's just very, very difficult.
Morgan State 2 of 11 on 3rd down today. Smith to throw, got a man, it's complete for the 1st down. Good throw there. Morgan State scored first, and Yale has put up 45 in a row. And that carry for Morgan State and freshman quarterback Taj Smith. That pop pass to Quincy Hall again. He gets to the outside and is pushed out of bounds for a minimal gain. Some starters as well. 3rd and 9. Smith steps up, fires, sideline, incomplete for 31 yards and a touchdown. And Howe gives it up the middle to Wilhelm Dahl, gets outside the numbers, and it's about a 4-yard.
You want to run the clock. You want this game to end. You want to be healthy for Dartmouth with every guy that you have. And yet the guys that are in there, they want to make an impression. And
today,
those are the 2 best runs back-to-back they've had.
Howe pulls this one, trying to take off himself, but he is swung down for no gain. 2nd and 10. Denny one more time. Good powerful run to set up 3rd and medium.
Sometimes you're going for 3rd down, throwing the football. Everything's covered. He pulls it down and gets the 1st down anyhow.
Good accurate throw by Howe, but it's short of the stick. In the 3rd quarter, it is the freshman Taj Smith at quarterback, and a handoff to Keith Jenkins Jr. Again, we told you, a converted defensive back to, I guess. On 2nd and 5, it's another give to Jenkins. Gets around a couple of tackles, so it's pretty shifty back there, and he'll set up 3rd and short.
I mean, he can
for 9 today. On 3rd and 2, Jenkins again, big hole down the right sideline, and Jenkins gets all the way to the 32-yard line. And Morgan State continues. Clock running down to 9:20. This time it's a keeper for Smith, and he has a nice gain, about 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and Mark Washington, Yale and Morgan State graduates respectively, former Cowboys teammates. They were the honorary captains, so all of them on hand for the pregame festivities.
Coaching a place like Yale is there's more to your players' lives than being a football player. They do everything.
Bears led 3-0 and have given up 45 in a row. By far the most points they've given up in a game this season. Previous high was twice, 2 sacks, but they have really struggled to run the ball. Smith under pressure. Flush to the right. A decent throw to the corner, but it's out of bounds.
For quite a while. Obviously has recruited some really good talent on defense, and they got to put an offense together that can score points and be comparable to that defense they have out there.
Couple of yards for Smith, but well.
Got a lot of talent.
Oh, yeah.
They got it all ahead of them right now. They dug a hole for themselves, and now they got to get out. They definitely have the ability to do it.
Overall, one of those being the non-conference loss to Holy Cross. Howe looked a little confused on the play design there, but gets a couple of yards out of it. But the fact is, you know, if you go.
It'll be close games, but you got a chance.
3rd down and 3. Howe throwing to the outside. It's well covered and incomplete. And the other to get off the field after that last punt return, a Yale safety, but walked off under his own power. And the Bulldogs able to score 28 points in the 3rd quarter after 17 in the 2nd. Myrie on the catch from Smith and gets a couple. I mean, how many 6 receiving yards? 9 catches and 2 TDs for Tipton. Smith, flush to his right. Looking down the field and takes a sack.
He took a shot.
Phoenix. So 2 series for Marshall Howe, and now it's Jordan with the handoff on his first play and a swim move forward for a couple yards. Game, coach.
Without a doubt. I think it'll be a great football game.
Another handoff to Dahl, and he will set up a 3rd way last week. All the Ivy League teams wearing a green patch with his initials on their uniforms in his honor. Nothing doing. Oregon State, and Taj Smith, who's played the entire 2nd half at quarterback. Quick throw there is complete to Jaden. What you can do. Again, he had not appeared in a game before today. Myrie powering forward for a couple, and it'll be over 500 yards of offense for Yale today. And again, you know, some of the numbers get skewed because the 4th quarter, both teams had pretty much only
yards of offense.
Perhaps one more play for Morgan State, barring an incompletion. It's a shot to the end zone, and it is the aforementioned incompletion with 7 seconds to go.
Great confidence going into a huge league game on the road next week. And for the time being, they have righted the ship.
That's it. From the Yale Bowl, the Bulldogs score the final